big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. A running play called on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he's looking to throw. From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to pass. It's Rivero. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They could create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now comes the field goal unit, trying to connect from 40 yards out. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Texas. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
1st down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Handoff heading left. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powers through.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
The Canes are in the red zone now. In the red area, it's Johnson. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they're just able to get him down at the one. So close.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So here we go, third and goal. Can they punch it in from the one?
Here we go.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So nothing on the previous play sets up a third and goal from the one. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And looking to throw now on first down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking downfield. It's yours. He bought some time, now lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the defense rises up and stops him short on third down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Rivero. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. And now the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Now they get set to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a fumble! And the defense jumps on the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Canes are in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Rivero. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And it's good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great... The offense, the football at the 42.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He'll hand it off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes the jet sweep, trying to run it to the edge.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But, hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver is really fast. They were very, very fortunate not to give up the big play.
2 Second down play coming up.
Let's go.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Great move there. Into the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It's Ewers. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Texas.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Fights through the tackler.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
That's an important first down on that running play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Martinez. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Hurricanes have first and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down play coming up for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Martinez. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Canes come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic in the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On the run, it's locked. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's yours. Airing this one out toward the sideline. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. No problem. Knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Miami offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Martinez. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it.
Oh, what a play. It's trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Golden. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Try and muscle for the first down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way. Can they stop him?
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make the play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches.
Come on, set.
Heading left after the handoff. And the Canes moving quickly down the field here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
42 Spider.
The back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
325.
On the ground, it's Martinez. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Love to see this with the lead late in the game. In the postseason, you got to trust your offensive line and your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.